picks you up to the street. There's no additional water to contribute for the process. A mobile one, you have a little bit of area off of these two cottage lots, but that's it. It's not an area where he is proposed to work very close to wetlands and is, 5 acres or 10 acres of a farm. It's also drained through this farm and other managed to have a lot of that runoff be different than what was on the site.
trees have been cut, you've got a temporary settling basin, you've got a barrier. Show us what that will look like partway through so that it's not so much a mystery of how the contractor gets from the existing conditions plan to the final grading on the grading plan. He's also got a sort of interim signpost for him as to what things should look like. Would that be something you'd like to see on this plan? That's again trying to, work towards something that's reasonable and acceptable to you folks. That's one other thing I could think of that we've done, and it might be a reasonable thing to, especially to look at again, where if there's worry that gee, you're doing a lot of work and it's so much. How can that be done? We show you the midpoint, say, progress of work that what would be done, what would be in place. I think again, it shows up. It sort of corroborates the reasonability and feasibility of the project. We could do that at the next iteration.
All right, well, we thank you. I need
Okay.
a motion to continue the hearing.
Is that sort of a yes? Or?
Sort of, is there some to accept? Have you submitted to look at it? Waiting, plan?
Again, I say an interim grading plan, which again is sort of partway from that existing conditions plan and the set to the final grading plan version of the set.
I'd like to see the whole project. Myself,
What?
I'd just like to have the whole project over. I want to see, it's the first time I've seen it. I like to sit down and look at it.
I gave you plenty of nice paper copies.
Yes, yeah.
And I just left some more for the planning board.
We have enough.
Yeah.
I get a motion to,
Thank you, James.
need a second?
Second.
All in favor? All opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you.
I guess I would ask, what meeting are we?
Here, continue to February 26th.
Okay.
When's your next meeting?
Next week, I believe.
Okay, good. All right.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
140 Sandersdale Road. Good night.
Good evening. I'm Kate Wilkins from Ecotech, environmental scientist. To quickly recap, this project is a single-family house. They're going to remove the existing house and construct a new house with a paved driveway, septic system, retaining wall, and some grading. The work is within the 100-foot buffer zone, as well as the 200-foot riverfront area to an offsite from the stream. The project is proposing to reduce impervious surface area by about 20%, and they're moving the work slightly further away from the stream that exists. At the last meeting, the commission had some questions about the septic system, and wanted to confirm that the new Board of Health had approved it. And since the last meeting, we did this Board of Health approval. So I believe that's everything that came up at the last meeting, but if there's anything else.
Do you have any questions?
No, I'm just waiting for the Board of Health.
Anybody on the board have any questions? Anybody in the audience have any questions? Need a motion to close the hearing? Any conditions?
Motion to close the hearing. Second.
All in favor? All opposed? The ayes have it.
Thank you guys. Have a great
Thank
night.
you. Have a good night.
3 Cranberry Meadow Shore Road.
Hello,
Hi, Liz.
Liz Dupree here for the new owner. So we're doing a septic repair, and we're kind of pinched between the wellheads and the water, but we did keep our 50-foot setback in accordance with Title V. So and we're using some advanced treatment out there. Anyone have a question or need an explanation?
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a lot of options, to be honest.
You're abating an existing one and installing a yeah,
Do you have,
Proposed
board have
pump
any more
chambers.
questions?
each field septic tank within 50 feet. Home.
Yeah.
Is point of service 27 feet. Thing. Septic. It was just a question of ownership change between the process, so we're just waiting for the new owner's signature application. Going forward.
Gonna continue it, or we
No, I'm all set.
you all set? Anybody in the audience have any questions? Need a motion to close the hearing, under conditions. Need a second? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it.
All right, thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Aye.
Carpenter Hill Road. No number.
We are continuing it to February 5th.
Need a motion to continue the hearing? Need a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it.
Hello again.
So, 22 McIntyre Road.
Uh-oh,
Sign in, look out.
I know. Okay, Christopher, here on behalf of the owner of 22 McIntyre Road. Not certain, I know this isn't, probably came in front of you, but we didn't have a DP file number, so make a long story short. This project is a single family home construction, but because it fell under it was a subdivision of land back in 2000 or so, was only owned by Hank Kamasi. And so we fell under and we're disturbing over an acre of land, so we fell under the major land disturbance. Okay. So we came through, originally we had the driveway designed, so we're gonna stay outside of the 100 feet. And then after going through the stormwater iterations, we had determined that we needed to put a infiltration basin on the, let's see, that is the north side of the driveway, which got us within 100 feet of the wetlands, so now that's why I'm from folks. It's a construction of a single family, 6-bedroom home. Septic has already been approved, already been approved by the Board of Health. It's 1,100-foot driveway. It's been through the commission and peer review, so we more about the stormwater. We also have a number from Mass DEP. Emily from Mass DEP had some comments. I did respond to those comments. Unfortunately, I dropped my file somewhere out in the parking lot, and apparently my responses to those comments have blown away in the wind. But I could recall those.
We'll continue.
So her comments were basic to the fact that this was all the stormwater that we had to do for the single family home, which we've addressed. She was not aware of the land disturbance permit, the review that it went through to the third party. So I feel that in responding to her, I feel that everything that she's asked for, we have done, and that I'm here in front of the commission to get approval on this, get order conditions. So,
excuse me, because the only change you had to make is you had to make a bigger pension.
well, yeah, we really didn't have any stormwater originally when we designed it because single family home. We were going to do some, some obviously mitigation of stormwater, but not the extent that we were required to do under land disturbance permit. So now and again, Killian Ward has reviewed the stormwater land disturbance permit. We do have approval from that. That was back in December. And then it went, again, because I had to design, we had to design this and effective got within the 100-foot BBW, then we filed.
Do you have any questions on this? So we can close the hearing
Close the
tonight?
hearing,
I
issue
need a
the
motion to close the hearing with moderate conditions. Second, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it.
Good seeing everybody.
Let me a little fish pond in the box.
That's, well, maybe goats.
Go pick up your paperwork.
Okay, go find it.
Yeah, don't find me for littering out there.
35 Old Oxford Road.
Come on in.
RDA.
Over. I know.
I don't have anything
How are you,
prepared.
Scott?
I just
Yeah,
want
it's okay, just,
to have a shed
yeah,
and
just, there we
take
go.
a couple trees that fell into the water.
Do you have any plans at all or anything of how it is?
Yeah, he did a little sketch. Yeah.
Do you have any questions on this?
No, I did go there just to take a look at it. I didn't confirm the boundaries, but it's pretty much 40 feet from the ZPW. The only reason I'm recommending under an RTA is not disturbing. They're going to be placed on blocks, and the trees are dead. It has fallen. They have fallen.
Pines.
No,
Doesn't matter.
it looked like a big oak fell into
Yeah,
the water.
it did.
Yeah,
Firewood.
it had been dead for a long time.
That's around 2 months.
It was in the windstorms in
Oh,
October,
that's fine.
early November. But as soon as we bought it.
Buffer pond.
Yeah, but
They are into the pond.
No,
for
shed.
the shed, right?
Oh,
There you go.
It's
So
not,
far.
it's not disturbing.
all right.
I need a motion.
The negative determination.
Negative determination.
We'll go negative determination.
I'll call tomorrow.
I need a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it. 45 Northside Road.
This is an amendment to an existing order of conditions that the commission issued back in September 2023.
Oh my gosh.
The houses, everything is already constructed, but there was a issue with the culvert.
Under the driveway.
So,
Put it in right.
no, it was existing, it was not, it was an existing gate, like, sorry, just culvert
We're
with
gonna
two
make it
12, yep,
The 212s?
Yep.
From 1/8.
yes. And it was actually part of a promise on the, actually proposed construction. With oversight of engineer or at the time to the future problem, but have some different issues in the area. And probably on the amount of stormwater coming down. Construction. It will be an improvement.
So we're just,
This is an improvement?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
we're making an amendment, right?
We will
Yes.
amend existing order, correct?
I need a motion.
Motion to amend the existing order.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it. 186 Burlingame Road.
No?
This one will be continued.
I can hear you.
I will continue, we do
Continue.
not have a chief.
You need a motion to continue.
134 Copperfield Road.
Whoa, we need a motion.
I'm sorry. I need a motion to continue
I
the
want to
hearing.
go on to.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All
Aye.
opposed? The ayes have it. All right, 134 Carpenter Hill Road.
Where are we?
RDA.
RDA.
Will be continued to February 25th.
I need a motion to continue the hearing.
Second.
All in favor? All opposed?
I'll give it to you.
The ayes have it. Certificate of compliance, 24 Oxford Road.
No,
Shaking her head back.
neither of them.
Huh?
We can jump them off, they're not ready.
All
Let's
of
just
them?
remove water.
Nothing, just let them drive?
Yep.
What about 23 Jennings Road?
Nope.
That's Gonzo too? Tensions,
Yes.
261 North Sturbridge Road.
It's been going on forever.
Is anyone there for the extension? Wasn't he there? Oh, he left. Okay. Request for extension, order conditions UP number 128-1698, that's for North Sturbridge Road Solar Project. about to expire and they have not finished the project, so a 3-year extension I would be recommending.
I need a motion. Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it. 460 City Depot Road.
I brought it just up the next meeting, you were not here, I had some pictures, some videos, but regardless, the only reason I brought it back is that I received a report from EPA that did conduct an inspection at the condos. And I have not had a response from the property owner yet, and I would just like to share the comments, especially the ones that are pertaining to us. 5 concerning responses from the applicants, and then just maybe take course of action, since he is in violation not only of our stormwater bylaws, but also of the order conditions that is issued to him related to stormwater. So he's not building anything at the moment, and he's not allowed to because he needs to finish the roadway before he acquiring any type of permitting to continue construction of it. So I just would like to send him a letter to let him know that even when that is complete, that he has to comply with the comments from the EPA courts, and that he is in violation of our regulations and the order conditions.
Does he pay any of the fines?
I would like to find him this time for
No,
the
but yeah,
runoff.
yes. He-
I have not. Did I show him? I don't think, no, the only fine issued to him was from EPA. The fines, the violations that he had was related to Wetlands Protection Act. We don't fine on the stormwater. So since he had a stormwater runoff on the road, I'm the same, but I'd like to issue a fine for that.
This is the disaster place, right?
Yeah, across the
Crossing
way.
way. So one of the question, one of the questions of the EPA agent was some same sedimentation on the road. His response was that it was put there intentionally for safety concerns. So, okay. Second one was the question: who is conducting your stormwater inspections, because he has to have inspection on the site on the permit and other regulations. His response was McClure Engineering is doing so. McClure Engineer is not his engineer.
This guy full of.
So I did confirm with Chris McClure prior to bringing that
I
information.
think he was at one time.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
This site visit was dated January 14 of this year.
What else we got?
Third concern was that the exposed earth area, as for the plan activity where the area was and how we stabilize the slopes. He explained that he was working with the town building inspector to receive permits to begin the foundation work, for the town wants him to finish building the road first, which he does not believe due to issues with funds. That was his response to the EPA. She had some concerns with some dugout swale upslope of the wetland in the stream area. His response was that actually requested him to install some check dams to dissipate the velocity of the water. He said that his engineer advised him against that. I would like to know what engineer was that, so that's my question. Next.
Phrasing. Right.
He does not have a tracking pad, so that's why the road is always filled with sediments coming out of the site. So the agent did request him to put down some sort of tracking out pad or a gravel to catch some of the sediment from the equipment. He explained that the sediment gets very caked on the wheels and that the track out pad is expensive and not very effective. She then recommended hosing down the tires before the trucks exit the site. No response to that.
Well, don't they put trap rock at the end of a driveway while they're under construction
He
to,
does not have that and he needs to do so because he believes it doesn't work. So
but it
all
works for everybody else, but not him.
correct. And all soils in Charlton do take hydroseeding and it becomes
This guy
stabilized, but his
way
soil is
over his
different. Yeah, his soil is different. It does not take hydroseed. It's a special kind of soil. So all those comments are part of either our order conditions and our stormwater regulations, so they're all violations. That's why I'm
Make it 7.
7. Yep. And then she was concerned. She was concerned about a trench that was dug downslope into the basin. He said that he took it upon himself to dig the trench out. So clearly it was not part of it. So she expressed concerns with the trench since the erosions and exposed soils were around the base. So he dug a trench in the bottom of the slope that is across from the rear of the
How many units are built?
or no, 6. Is it 5? 5 or 6? 6. Yeah.
Think of like,
Yeah.
people living there.
Are they
Yeah.
driving through the mud?
Everything in the mud. Even when it first started, we were
So what do
having.
you need to just let?
Old and
So-
new business.
The last one, he does not have any permitting sign for the state, for EPA, and has not been posted since last week. So I'd like to enforce our bylaws and issue the fines, and I just need the motion to do so.
I need a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it. Conservation Commission member appointment recommendations.
We have their request to be an alternate member from Mr. Howard.
Can you ask him about Marty?
That also work.
Yes.
I'll leave that up to the commission. We have
We have 7 people now.
This
7
is all-
members.
This is the alternate, like, an alternate.
I know, but we have 7 members, so I don't know, we could bank it and do it another
Who is it?
time. I don't know.
Howard Carney?
Howard,
Yeah, I mean, we get to meet them.
If we could request him to
customer.
come in front of the commission.
he's a customer of mine.
That doesn't count.
Short
That
kid,
doesn't
nice
count.
kid, Nice kid. Short kid, nice kid.
Does the commission like
Shut
to have an alternate member aside from the 7 members?
Yeah, the Howard County to come to the shop, he's a decent guy.
Why don't you wanna have?
Why don't
next
want him
meeting?
come to your next meeting? to
Yeah,
see
yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, just a.
we'll do that.
All right. What's this administrative?
All right,
Oh, actually, that, never mind.
No administrative request.
No,
what's this? Okay, no,
Certificate of compliance. Is that the next one?
0 North Main Street.
yes. Where is it? I don't have room. Is it here? COC. It's the signing stuff. Am I looking the right side? Am I looking the right place? Okay. So this is Mr. Hanson, who had the order conditions issued for the project on Main Street. That DEP appealed
Single house.
our decision, and they issued the superseding order, and they complied with the order. So now he said, guess what? I don't want to do the project anymore, because instead of doing one single family home, I will split the parcel and I will build 2. So I would like a motion to issue an invalid certificate of compliance, so he closes his order condition and we fight all over again.
Need a motion? I'll make that motion.
Second.
Easy peasy.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Bay Mountain Farm,
Yes.
Uh-oh, here comes. Leaps one.
Now have a committee working on,
we don't have a manager.
correct, we're in the process of that, but, a lot of things has come up that I need to bring to your attention. This is related to a so-called
Really?
APR. I'll come to it in a second.
Proposal request.
No, that comes from the agricultural, Department of Agricultural Resources. So, go back to that. So in the process of answer all the questions from all the previous members related to APR, which I was never involved, that was stopped, that was dealing with that. I was asked to contact the Department of Agricultural Resource to see if we do have an APR.
What is an
Report.
APR?
APR is a program where you're supposed to be farming in commercial agriculture. So meaning you're producing and you're selling some type of business. And it appears that Neil has been doing that. He has the CSA baskets and he has always done that, but it was never, there is no records that the commission has received that's been about it. There are no reports, we don't know how many sold, we don't know the profit, we don't have any reports or records, and that's what she's requesting now. So to get your, I wasn't part of this period back in the day, but what she told me is that maybe 20 years ago, a development in the town of Charlton resulted in the loss of prime agricultural lands, so the town was required to protect similar acreage elsewhere or contribute funds to a trust fund for future land protection in Massachusetts. It was agreed that the town would gift an APR on municipality-owned famous farm. However, the affirmative covenant in the APR requires the land to be actually farmed for commercial agricultural purpose, and the town was never able to fulfill that requirement, so an APR was never fulfilled. So somewhere between that decision and maybe when Todd came in or past administration was here, they came up with an agreement with Neil, which the commission has signed, and he has been doing so for the past 10 years.
You've been there 10 years?
Yeah, it will be 10 years next year.
Yeah.
So now, and I explained to her the fact that I'm reaching out to her is, the town administration has changed, conservation agent has changed, the Family Care Committee now informed me during the meeting, made questions about an APR, and I did tell her that, the farm has been actually farming and engaged in a CSA program, and then she came back with a lot of questions that I don't have records of any of them.
If I may.
Yeah.
Soon. Just for tax purposes. Gotta have some sort of records to get the town.
Yeah.
Basically, just looking for paperwork that we made some money.
Well, no, to show that he farmed and sold the products. That's basically what she's looking for. So yes, they had the CSAs, but he had the blueberry picking, raspberries, and that was
She
open to the
says,
public too.
One of the questions, how often do the farmers market take place for one season? How many venues are present? Provide notes from November meetings. Because according to agreement, every November, he was supposed to address the commission by the
I don't know that there was no farmers markets, or he never ran any, and he didn't go. So we had the new farmers market here, but that's only the last couple of years.
Well, back
But way
10
back.
years ago, I don't know, was there a farmer's market on the farm?
I don't remember.
He did at sometimes have stuff for
I
sale
think
there.
he started and then
this-
he felt that it was not feasible. and
So he
stopped.
does, well, so this year he decided not to do the pumpkin patch, because I was part of the CSA, so I was asking. But in prior years, they had a pumpkin patch, you can go there, the public could go on the weekends and buy pumpkins. They were only open CSA Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so that was only like 1 to 6. They did a bakery, so they sold baked goods, but only on the weekends, like it wasn't open Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah.
Bottom line is,
Bottom line is,
we
I don't
did
have
not
records to
comply with
provide.
what we do.
What do you think?
I think he did. I think just there was a lack of communication and paperwork and reporting, which
Well, that's not, yeah, but that's to Ed's point. He may have said it verbally, but
But that was part of the agreement.
yeah, part of the agreement
well,
was,
that was between him and his agents that had.
You know what to do, just contact them and see if we
I
can get
did,
it.
and he doesn't have anything.
He has no records, or nothing.
He can say it to me, but no, he has no paperwork.
What is he doing with all the greenhouses there? There's about 6 gigantic greenhouses.
on the other side of the road.
Yeah.
So there's 3 of them have raspberries in them. So you walk across past the blueberries,
Yeah.
there's 3 that and I don't think the other ones I don't know what the other ones are doing, but I know there's 3 at least that have raspberries in
Bottom line, he's trying to tell us he has no paper trail whatsoever,
them.
any cash, credit card, nothing. So,
As far as related to this,
well, regardless, this is, if he
he
took
has
any
not
kind of
provided
income
any
whatsoever,
report.
that's part of the taxes.
Right, but she's
Who is she?
related. Her name is Michelle Padula. She's the assigned
The state.
planner from the Department of Agricultural Resource who worked with the town in the past. She's no longer the one person who's going to be doing this, but she's requesting the information. So she said, once we all the information, I will set up a meeting to discuss the possibility of an APR. If it appears that an APR will not be possible, we can discuss the option, which is payment by the town of Charlton into a land protection fund. So I think back in the day, instead of providing funds into this land protection fund, they decided, hey, let's farm the farm. But clearly that I have felt short, or there was just not
Why don't
paperwork.
we set up a meeting with her?
Also, I need to discuss this with the Fairmont Committee to make this the select. So I'm gonna bring this on to the selectmen and have a discussion, and then I'm just here informing the commission for the seat. And then I'll bring it back. I just wanna see if anyone has any, or about it,
I have no recollection at all.
of any farm.
What he was supposed to do, part of the proposal that he signed every year, and I didn't know that he was going to say, basically, here's what any money I made, so show you spot. I didn't realize he was doing it. Anyway,
I know he didn't spray the apples or anything last year.
He has a question about that. It's true because apparently that was contaminated.
Say this again?
There was a question about it. I have to sign it, so why don't I pass around so you can sign it? Her question was. Something like, oh, were the old stumps and dead trees removed from the property? This has been an issue for many years. I walked the property with a specialist on the past station at least 15 years ago, told me that the majority of the effort had been for so long that it no longer would go back to production. Trees were spreading disease, so a farmer is going for other agricultural practices. However, the town allowed the trees to remain because it didn't have the funds to remove. Could you tell me how many acres of the agriculture remain? Is new able to bring back to states? If so, it's productive or cheap.
I kind of disagree with that, the applicant about that.
Well, there was a specialist say so. Do you know people put that?
No, I believe that some of the trees were cut down. Okay,
I think they had to,
to
And then
be
what, the
back.
stump's taken out too?
yeah,
Yeah,
because they were
but-
seeds.
But he was spraying the trees and getting product.
Yeah, because we, as part of the CSA, we're getting apples.
Oh, maybe he brought it back. I think that's all for now, maybe.
I need a motion to adjourn.
Second.